All right, guys, this right here could become really, really big. So I need you to pay attention. So here's the thing. This is ATER. I've got the chart right here, and it's looking like a reversal. As you can see, we've been under like this is a 50 moving average right here. Right here, it's been a very strong support level, and it looks like we have reversed. It seems like we're going through a reversal process. I'm not saying it is completely. We need to see what's going to happen in the next few days, but you can also see here that MACD is also kind of showing signs of literally reversing back into positive. But this is very, very important. The next few days are literally going to tell us where we're gonna go, at least the next two candles that we're gonna be printing. But so far, it looks like a bullish momentum. But I wanna make sure that everybody knows these are very, very, should I say, risky plays. So, you know, of course, we all always want to see things go up, but we need to know that there's always a risk that it could go it could go anyways. It could go up, it could go down, or stay sideways like it did just right here for quite a while. So it could go anyway, but the possibility right here is starting to lean mostly toward the upside. This is what we're seeing right now. And as you can see, all it needs basically is a combination of momentum, volume, and of course, the reason why this is literally a thing is because there is a high short interest. So, but again, I just want to make sure this is not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor, and I'm not asking you to purchase or do anything. This is my personal opinion because I've been talking about this stuff for quite a while now. But that's one thing that I wanted to show you. So, speaking of short interest, I would like to bring Vortex into the picture. So this is Vortex right here, and I want to show you what's the current short interest is about 30%, 30.75, almost 31% short interest, and about 77% of current basically shares on loan. I just wanted to mention that so everybody knows where the short interest is sitting at. So it's still pretty highly, shorted, even compared to AMC. We know AMC is the big dog, but the short interest in this one is big, and it's one of the stocks just like ATR, BBIG, CEI, and I believe Prague. They're kind of showing as potentials that could literally short squeeze. But this one has been around for for quite a little bit, and it's been trying. And hey, this support level that we had last time, it literally showed that it was our bottom, literally. And I just wanted to mention that there is a possibility that it could go much, much higher. That's what it's literally pointing in that direction. But with that being said, it could go any other way because this is the stock market. Things can change anytime. But I just wanted to show you that signs are pointing into the right direction. And I'm expecting a little bit of resistance, somewhere around $10, but I don't think it's going to be a strong resistance because if there is very high momentum, buying power, a lot of volume, we could blast through this in no time. And as you can see here, you know, oh, we could go all the way. I mean, the potentials here is just we could go all the way back to 19 or even $20. It could potentially happen. So just keep an eye on this one. I just want you to have it on your watch list because it looks like we are reversing, literally. All right, so my next thing that I want to talk about today is the big dog. There is MARA and RIOT, but I would like to start with RIOT. Uh-oh. Here we go. All right, that's fixed. I want to start with RIOT because we've been on this one for a long time now. And my last video that I made, I told you guys that if you look right here, pretty good. I told you that RIOT has been pretty much lagging behind, and we've seen it, but I also told you it's gonna start catching up soon. So I'll tell you where my target is at. In order for me to consider RIOT to be a catch up, it has to be somewhere around $40. Let's just say between 39 all the way up top $40. That's when I'll start considering RIOT to be really catching up to the trend, because Bitcoin is really high. Bitcoin is doing good. At the time of the recording of this video is about 66k, and RIOT is still down to 32. And I believe I told you guys last week when it was at $25 that it was a great deal when we went live, and those who heard what I said, well, again, it was a great deal, because from 25 to 32 right now, it's pretty good, you know, in terms of trading. You know, 100 shares right now, it's already 700 bucks. It's pretty good. But if you have more than that, hey, you know what I'm talking about. But my target right now to be even able to consider RIOT to actually catch up to this trend, because RIOT is still lagging. I keep saying this, it's still lagging. It's still a deal. And as at the time that it's going to reach $40, that's when I'm going to start considering that it's, you know, coming back into the trend to catch up to what Bitcoin is doing. So keep an eye on that one, and you can see we basically passed through this resistance, and we've had, you know, really good should I say bullish candles, and we are literally above the 50 moving average, and it looks like we might keep printing these green candles as we go. But remember, this is the stock market. We could always have some pullback, because again, you know, we can't always go up and up. There's some point we could pull back, but again, remember, when we get to 40, that's actually my price target for the short term, is to get a 40. I'm saying this again, for the short term is to get a 40. That's when I'm going to start considering that it's catching up. All right, let's go up to MARA. MARA. Here's a pretty good thing. Hey, MARA is blasting through this. I mean, this is crazy. But I want to show you something that I believe that we actually might be able to get there. And here it is. And I'm pretty sure you can see why we've been bouncing back and forth. Here we go. See, MARA is exactly at resistance. MARA has already caught up to the trend of Bitcoin. Just like I said in my previous video, MARA did catch up, and here we are. We are literally at resistance level. So we're getting closer and closer to all-time highs. And don't be surprised if you see a little bit of pullback. It could happen. This is the stock market. I just want to mention. So I believe my brother made a video about it. I believe he went live and he took some profit. Don't feel bad in taking profit. You don't have to always hold. I've been talking about this stuff for months and months and months, even when it was low. And I keep saying, even to average down for those who bought high. So again, not a financial advisor, but I'm pretty sure, you know, some of you that have been watching this video right now, that you're probably really happy with what you're seeing. But there is nothing wrong in taking profit. Everybody should have a plan, but at least, you know, we're reaching one of the all-time highs, so this is going to be a strong resistance. There is a possibility of a pullback, yes, but remember, as long as Bitcoin keep doing well, and it seems it's gonna keep doing well, and especially that we have a Bitcoin ETF going on, there's going to be more money, more should I say institution money flowing into Bitcoin, the interest coming into Bitcoin. This will go even higher. And I remember my price target for the long term has always been around 90. I believe it was $92 or 95. I think it's $92. Let's just skip there. 92. I talked about it in some of my videos back. Don't give me that one. I'm just making this video right now because literally the market is still on and I'm still trading, but I just wanted to kind of get to this and show you. So there's nothing wrong in taking profit. As we're getting close to this, you can always do whatever you gotta do, have your plan, but I just wanted to show you that, hey, we can always keep going up. We might have to pull back just a little bit, not crazy, but yeah. So these are something that I wanted to show you, and I wanted to share this video with you to show you exactly where this position and things that I talk about all the time and where we are. And I always want to keep you updated on everything that I talk about, and from when they're a good deal to buy and when it's really, really a great opportunity to sell, or at least to lock in some profit. But I also have something else for you today that I wanted to kind of give you that is still a bit of good deal, and I'm pretty sure everybody's still not looking at this one. But again, Peloton, one of our favorite. We talked about this. We said he was cheap, and as you can see today, it gapped up. It gapped up, but it's still extremely cheap, because when you look at it, it's still at $91. You can see where the all-time high used to be, almost double, and you can see where you always trade much, much higher than $100. So it's still a pretty good deal so far, and don't be surprised if you see it reverse even higher, because this is the reversal that's happening. But don't forget, there is earnings that's coming up, and then the earnings are really going to give us a better guidance for this company and where it's actually going and how it's supposed to be doing in the future, literally. And these earnings usually give us exactly a better picture. But this is a company that we love here at Chibind Brothers, and we always invest in it. And we know it has, fundamentally, it's a great company. It's not just a trade, it's a great company fundamentally to invest in the long term. And that's why we talk about it a lot. So again, I'm always going to keep you updated on this squeeze and whatever's going on, but I'm going to go back to this and tell you that ATER, it seems to be on the way. And another thing that I want to add is, if I'm doing this to show you kind of, this that's about to happen, it looks to me like an ascending triangle. Now I'm pretty sure you can see what I'm talking about here. You see that? Take this line and this line. It looks to me like an ascending triangle, and we are coming down into that, like, it's like we're trying to squeeze in into that small space that's left. So whatever is gonna happen here, just keep an eye on it. As I'm talking, the stock keeps going up, so momentum is coming in. Just keep an eye on this one. Keep an eye on this one. Again, remember, resistance around $10 and some change, but we could blast through it because I don't think it's a very strong one. It's the line that I have here, and we've got a much higher potential. It's all going to depend on volume and how much buying power there's going to be. So thank you guys for watching this video. As for me, as always, if you like to trade in the stock market, oh, by the way, we're going to be removing the Webull trading platform. I mean, not removing it, but the link, if you like to, again, it's your choice. If you like to trade with Webull, that's fine. But one of the things is we don't want to be involved anymore, or at least we don't think about payment for order flow to be something that's fair to investors like you and me, basically retail investors. And we would like to recommend actually something that's better, where there's no payment for order flow, because when companies makes money from payment for order flow, then it's more like we are the one that gets screwed in the end, because we don't actually get the best execution in the market. Which means best execution does not actually mean the best price. It just means whatever it's available at the time that you purchase. So it's not always the best price, which means you can get screwed almost all the time. So it's better to be in a platform where the company doesn't rely on making money for payment for order flow. That means they actually care about how much, to get you the good deal out there, not only to get you a deal that's going to make them money. So, and we've been looking into a few of them, and I think once we put everything together, we're probably going to put a good link for where we're going to be recommending. But again, if you like to do it with Webull or any other rate, it's your preferences. The link is going to be there for now, but in the future, we're going to remove it. So thank you guys for watching this video. As for me, as always, I'll see you in my next video. Bye-bye.